Huh? Oh wait, I forgot I can talk. Can y'all hear me? Okay, good. All right. Sorry for the bad quality and the bad way it's set up. My charger's very bad, and it's one of those type of chargers now where I have to set in a very specific type of position for it to actually do anything. Well, welcome. I don't exactly know what I'm doing. I'm pretty much just procrastinating because I'm supposed to be doing school, and this is the last due date, and I have a bunch of schoolwork to do, but no. I would be drawing, but I don't have any pens, and I don't exactly know how to set things up. But I will. This is one of the. Oh, there we go. But this is one of the things I've recently done. So I never done a live stream before. So I don't exactly know what I'm doing. But how about I read some creepypasta? People like that. That's fun. Fun, fun, fun. Let me get some creepy music going on here. Let's see. Music. I really wish I had one of those kind of cameras that most live streamers have where I can y'all can watch me draw on my computer. I don't have that kind of equipment. It's either y'all can see my thing. Aw, thanks! Yay! I have fans. I'm so happy. Let's see. Oh dang. I left the book in the car that I was going to read to y'all, but I can't it's raining really hard out here, so I don't really Aw, y'all are so sweet. I'm so happy. Oh my god, so happy. Okay. Well, how about do y'all still want me to read creepypastas? Or maybe I should just let y'all I know, right? That's so exciting. 4K? Or would y'all like to look through my sketchbook? Y'all could either I could either look through my sketchbook, maybe read some creepypasta to y'all, because I like reading creepypasta. Who doesn't? Well, no one say anything, so creepypasta it is then.
Thought the midterms were over? Think again. On December 4th, you decide who gets to be in charge of our elections. Don't ballot. Vote for.
Let's see. Okay, just a quick question. If your OCs, you're a animal, what animal will they be? Number one, can y'all hear the music? And to answer your question, ducky is a duck, and magpie is a magpie. And I just noticed that the picture is flipped. The camera made it flip for some reason. Because if you notice the words, they're backwards. Can I have pasta? Nice. Okay. All right. Getting to the creepypasta. Let's see. Let's see here. But can y'all hear the music? Can I have a peppermint? You can have a peppermint. That's too hot for me. Hello. Can y'all hear me? Oh, good. You can hear the music. Okay. Chat seems a little bit slower than what I say. So if y'all got any questions, guess y'all can just go on. All right. Let's see. I don't know how to work this. I am currently on a creepypasta website trying to find. There we go. Good. It's clear. I think it takes like a 30-second. Oh, 30 seconds? Okay. I'm used to that with my job. Thick legs, yes. Yes. Okay. All right, let's see about reading. Okay. All right. This one is called Freak. I'm currently on the creepypasta website. All right, let's see if I can get through this. I work at a mental ward in my city's hospital. It is not like they depict it in the movies. The place is not filled with insane maniacs and serial killers. Most of our patients are just people who are confused or have certain issues. Sure, we get the occasional crazy, but those are more those are more an exception to the rule. Most of them get put straight into the asylum. That is the place that most people think of when they hear about the mental ill or the mental ward. Recently, though, we got a new patient. It's a case of severe abuse, mental fatigue, and confusion. The child is in his teens and probably about 16 years old. At least that's what was written on his file. At first, it seemed pretty clear that he never was at a real school and came from an abusive home. Pretty soon, it became apparent that there was more going on. The community he grew up in sounded more like some sort of cult. The biggest problem is that the kid isn't able to describe things well, due to not knowing many words or things. At times, I wonder if they were just living in the wilderness. Things get weirder when we ask him to describe the place he lived at and the people he lived with. He just looked at us like we said the word when we said the word people, but didn't seem to understand. It seemed like he didn't know the word. He said the others were different from him, and he was regarded as a freak. After that, he said a lot of other things that didn't make much sense. It was a week or so ago when the therapist, Mr. Conrad, had an idea. Since the kid was able to write to a certain extent, she got the idea to let the kid type out the stuff he knows, like a sort of retelling of his past. With the help of the nurses, she was able to slowly teach him how to use the keyboard and how text editing worked. It was a whole new world for him, and the first few days he seemed totally absorbed into it, and was happy about every letter every letter he made appear on the screen. At first he just typed out random things, only letters, not even words. After some more talking with Miss Conrad, though he understood what he was supposed to be doing. During the first few days, he simply typed out what he saw at the hospital. Then he started to tell a story. Honestly, I have no idea what to make of this whole thing. But when I was reading the story that he wrote, I get goosebumps. I was able to get a copy of the document, and I am going to transcribe it here word by word. Hello, I was told to type out my story for the peoples here. It feels really weird to sit here all day, but the caretaker said it is good to do. I am a male one. The caretakers told me I must be about 6 and 10 numbers. They explain what the age number is, but it is strange. Back where I come from, we don't have them. We only have names. I lived with many others. We all were different. This word is hard, but the caretaker showed me how to type it. Different. Sorry, I'm sick. The caretaker said it is because of age. Some are smaller, and others are bigger because of it. I am not sure if they are right. We had mothers and fathers. Better to say male and female ones who took care of the ones that were smaller and different and needed help like me. The caretaker said it was us being young ones. Children, they said. It is a funny word. They say it means offspring. Another word I don't understand. They explain that it is the ones born from others. I am bad. I am one that does not belong. I am freak, they say. I was not thrown out or left, but also not treated like others. I had a box I slept in. The others slept inside. When it was food, I only get what the others left or not wanted. The caretakers say it is terrible, and we're all sad, but it was normal for me. I am freak, and freaks live that way. Ever since and always would so I do not ask about. The hits, the beating, the pain, it was normal. It was my life, and I only knew that. I often hurt and was hungry, but I thought it was right and normal. I was at the place very long and learned speaking and reading like everyone. We had a place to learn at from the elders. I was happy that a freak. I was happy that a freak can learn too. I liked learning. My brain was really good, not like my body. I was told that a freak cannot be good at brain and was beaten by the rest. So sad. It was normal, and I did not know better. I know it was bad. My body was different, was wrong and different. The others looked not like me and were different. My head and my body is weird, and all the things coming out of it are wrong. I don't know why. I got older and learned more, and often think, why was I so different? I wanted to know why. I was the only freak. I got hit and said to be happy to be alive. I never asked again what wanted to still know. When it was night, I walked. It hurt because my body was weak and weird. The others can do it better. I still did. At night they slept and I was alone. I liked it. The walking was nice and being alone was nice and no beating was nice. I was not happy. I was a freak, so it was normal and I knew. I lived because of the others. My body was fragile and small and weird and white, not like theirs. So I was thankful to them. One night I walked too far. I have a good head and I can think, but sometimes I'm not like the others. I cannot feel the way and the time like they can. So I walked far away more than usual. I forgot time because I was thinking. I wondered about the other freaks. They said freaks always were treated like me. My brain is good, so I know there were other freaks before me. So I dreamt about more freaks and walked on and on. Slowly, not like they do, but I still walked off. I tried to get back when it got light, but my body is stupid and my brain is smart but different. I got lost and walked home, and not home. I was alone for a long time. It went dark and light many times. I got scared. I was not beaten, but oh goodness gracious. Whew. I was not beaten, but still missed the others. I cannot hunt and eat on my own. My body is dumb. My jaw and teeth and head are weird. I tried to eat like the others do and to get animals, but they got away always. I am not like them. I was alone and cried more than before. I walked on, but I was hungry and felt weak. Then during light, I found a way. The caretaker named it Street, I think. I was surprised, but I had learned about it. I was scared since the others said it was dangerous. I walked on it and it felt weird, not normal. I was scared by fast animals often, so I hid while they were running. I had to sleep at one point because I was so tired and weak. That is when the thing happened. I was so happy. I can't really type the words out, but I am not just happy, it is more. Happy was when I got to eat. It was not beaten, but this was different. I saw others, not the others from the home, but other freaks. They rode one of the fast animals. It was weird, and I laughed because we rid inside. Oh, I got told it was not an animal by the caretaker. It is a car, a machine like computer I am writing on. I forgot for a moment because there was so much to learn. Learning is fun. I was really happy that I saw the others, but also very sleepy. I slept for a long time, and when I woke up, I was in a different place. Not a cave or a hut, but a special one. A spittle? Spittle. A hospital, I think it is. I am still here. It is the caretaker's home. There are so many here. I am so happy because it is a freak place. I think all the freaks in the world are here. It is so weird. The caretakers are freaks too, only they are different. They are completely white and have things around their body that others do not. Maybe they are not freaks like me, but they look like it. The caretakers the caretaker was here for a long time. We talk a lot like that, but my head hurts from learning. I am sleepy. But they said freak is wrong. I do not know what they mean. They wrote down the word for me. I do not know it. I never heard it, but they say it's normal. The word is human. Huh. Not as scary as I thought it was. Let's see. Pasta, poor kiddo, I'll sacrifice not sleeping to watch her. Please, death is here. My poor freaky baby. Yeet! Made it! Oh, no, you can go to sleep. You don't have to wait because of me. You can go to sleep. Don't worry about it. Num 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 num. Good chocolate milk. Chocolate milk. Let's see. Not much more from the chat. All right. You want to see some of my sketchbook? Since y'all haven't been seeing for a while. Let's see. Oh, that's right. It's backwards. Yeet boy. All right, let me find something to prop this up. Huh, it's backwards to me. Let's see. Oh, that didn't help at all. Oh well. Still a little bit. This is from my graduation. Here's me. Okay, there's me, my fiance. My fiance's my mother-in-law. Thank you. My mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my mother, my dad, my stepdad, my cousin's daughter, my grandma. Oh, and my favorite teacher over here. My school asked me to draw the band logo. Excuse me. Let's see. Yearbook signatures. Do any of you like Monster Prom? I've gotten obsessed with it. So is my fiance. Any tips on anatomy? Well, all I can say is reference. Let's see. Reference. Watching other people, thinking about how they move. It definitely helps that I'm an animator because that way you learn about it. You just got to imagine how a person moves. Definitely looking at yourself is something that is definitely helpful. But I think that's my advice. I mean, it's kind of hard to give advice on something that you barely think about now. But yeah, definitely reference. I mean, that's what every artist is going to tell you. All right. So this is my friend Katrina's OC for Monster Prom. Oops. Man, I really wish I could like play Monster Prom and then put it on a video for y'all because me and my girlfriend are absolutely obsessed with Monster Prom. It is hilarious. Yay. This is my fiance's Monster Prom character. Oh, right. Hers, my friend Katrina's is a crystal dragon type of character. Rihanna's, Ducky's is a kind of alien kind of character. Yeah. Alien character with no gender. Then there's my Monster Prom character, of course, a Cyclops. And this is an old drawing I did for Thanksgiving. Too close. Old drawing I did for Thanksgiving with all my characters. Most of my characters. Then this is a drawing I did for my last year of high school, where I drew my whole entire class in my art class. They liked it. It was even put in the yearbook. Thank you. Let's see, what else do we got? Tiny little comic. If y'all ever feel bad about this, just know there are some times where I just cannot finish a drawing. Or I feel like I'll draw halfway and I don't like it. Like right here, I don't like either. I kind of like this, but I don't feel like it was good. And then I like this one. I tried going with a, what's the word? A style that wasn't like mine. But yeah, I really like it. Let's have some more fun music. Let's see. Who here likes Be More Chill? I am absolutely in love with Be More Chill. I have the CD, and since my car has a CD player, guess who goes to work with Be More Chill playing? You're fine, Pastel. Let's see. I also have the CD for Dear Evan Hansen. That was awesome, my brother. Oh. Had to test my aunt. I don't think she recognizes me. What do you mean? Like, she doesn't know what your number is, or wait.
We thought you were
awesome. He thought I was awesome. My brother? Definitely.
How?
He said, nothing like your smile, sort of subtle and perfect and real. He said, you never knew how wonderful that smile could make someone feel. He knew. Whenever you get bored, you scribble stars on the cuffs of your jeans. He noticed that you still fill out the quizzes that they put in those teen magazines. But he kept it all inside his head. What he saw, he left unsaid. And though he wanted to, he couldn't talk to you. He couldn't find a way. He would always say, if I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. But we're a million worlds apart. I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could tell her. Things that I'm trying to remember the best ones. He thought you looked really pretty, it looked pretty cool when you put indigo streaks in your hair. He did? And he wondered how you learned to dance like all the rest of the world isn't there. But he kept it all inside his head. What he saw, he left unsaid. If I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. But we're a million worlds apart. I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could tell her, but what do you do when there's this great divide? He just seems so far away. And what do you do when that distance is too wide? It's like I don't know anything. How do you say I love you? I love you. I love you. I love you. We're a million worlds apart. I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could. Don't worry, Pastel. I completely understand where you're coming from. At my mom's work, they call me Jolisa. At my school, my favorite teacher, she called me Kelsey. Yeah, it was Kelsey. And what else is it? I'm guessing he's called my uncle-in-law, I think. He calls me, what's it called? Maggie. I think it's Maggie. He calls me something on the lines of Maggie. So I completely understand where you're coming from. I am sorry, but I completely understand. My guinea pig is being weird. How? What is he doing? sorry it is so late that I'm live streaming. My job, I'm working very late hours. I get off at 9, and it takes 30 minutes to get home. So, and then I had to eat. So there's that. I was actually really am supposed to be doing schoolwork, but I just don't feel like it. Oh God, just one more week, and school will be over. He's doing some weird stuff, like crawling around and stuff, but I think he's gonna lay down later. Oh, so cute. So this one, me and Ducky were like, hey, let's draw each other because Ducky's been getting back into drawing a little bit. She's a writer. So I started wrong hand. So I started just drawing her out, but I was like, I really don't like it. So I just drew her how I imagine her and not what I'm seeing. Whenever I visit my grandma, they always say, oh, Maji, hi, you never visit. That is the same way with my grandma. I could literally have just saw her yesterday, and I would, I lost my train of thought. Normally, I only stay there for maybe 30 minutes because we have a hard time talking to each other. I can stay an hour if I'm just reading a book or something. But she's like, why you don't visit grandma? Grandma's so sad. No one wants to visit grandma. I'm like, yeah. Hello? Hey, babe.
You didn't call me when you got home.
You're at work.
And you called me while I was at work.
Yeah, but you sounded like you did not want. Okay. Well, I saw that you were still in the middle of a rush, babe.
It takes 3-4 hours for a rush.
When I saw the way McDonald's looked outside, yes, it looked like a rush.
Because it takes you 15 hours to get home, that's why.
Sorry, babe. I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Where you at?
I'm at home.
Who's home?
Yo home.
I don't know, got it.
I'm at yo home. I want to make pancakes, Rihanna.
What now?
I want to make pancakes.
No, we'll make pancakes.
I want to make pancakes. I want pancakes.
I'll make it to you.
I want pancakes.
Here we go.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Love you. Let's see. Can you sing? Yes, I can sing. If you were here about, let's say, want to say a minute earlier, I would have been singing, or I was singing. You would have heard me sing. Could y'all not hear me sing? Anyway, are you still doing collabs? The thing about that is I want to do collabs. I miss doing collabs. But, goodness gracious, my mind. With school and work and everything, I have this one animation I have been trying to work on for about 2 months now. Actually, more than that. Great. I've been working on an animation for the longest time ever. It's supposed to be like a 1-minute animation. It's not supposed to take this many months. Normally it only takes about 2 weeks or a month. But yeah, thank you. But I have not been able to finish it. I'm not even halfway finished with it. I wish I could show y'all what it is. I really wish I had that recording my screen kind of software. I used to do speed paints, but the software that I used crashed my computer, so we had to buy myself a whole nother computer, and that was supposed to just be a repair. So I wanted to collab with you. So understand I had to do stop motion anime. Oh, that's so cool. I wish I could see that. I love stop motion animation. I used to do that before I actually started drawing. I had this pull-up doll, and oh, I wish I still had the animation of it. It was. Sorry, there's noise in the background. I wish I had that file so that I could just upload that because I was actually pretty proud of that. It was really choppy and like old and super seen, but I wish I could upload it for y'all. I wish I could upload a lot more stuff. There are times where I just feel like I'm not a good YouTuber. Even though YouTube is just supposed to be fun, I still feel like, oh, they're counting on me, you know? But I really would like to see that. That would be super cool to see one of your stop motions. Let's see. How about this? How about y'all? I'll tell y'all my favorite musicals. What's y'all's? Mine is. Oh. Sorry about that. My favorite musicals is. Oh my gosh, yes, Hamilton. Oh, that was my old favorite. My new favorite is I wanted to buy the CD for Hamilton. I love Hamilton. My favorite is Be More Chill and Dear Evan Hansen. Oh look, the Hamilton train is gonna be rolling in. Heathers. Oh my gosh, that is Ducky's favorite. Either that or her ultimate mega favorite is Wicked. Her favorite is Wicked. I like the movie Heathers. She likes the musical Heathers. So whatever. But yeah. Let's see. Yes, Wicked. Yeah, I actually find it pretty funny. Her favorite song from Wicked is Defying Gravity, and mine is Popular because I will be honest with y'all, any song that has a nasal sounding character, I love nasal voices. They are my absolute favorite. All right, let's see. I like both these. Doodles. I am very bad at, there it is. I am very bad at animals. Very bad at animals. Be trying the right stuff. There's my friend Jenny's Monster Prom OC. Oh, I love Waitress. Oh my gosh, I love Waitress. I love singing When He Sees Me. It is my favorite singing song. Like sing song. Mainly because my mom has a very southern accent. She's very Asian looking. Like if you saw her, you would not believe it. That like the words that come out of her mouth, but she sounds super country. And since I don't normally sound, I don't think I normally sound country, but oh goodness gracious, I keep losing my train of thought. But like I slightly have a little bit of it, and so singing When He Sees Me, that like helps a lot with that. Like I am super like, oh my gosh, with that song. I can go all out for When He Sees Me. Let's see. All of our Monster Prom OCs together. My best friend's fiance's OC. He's also a dragon. He's like a slime dragon. And then we're getting into what I draw at work. I was trying to tell a story about how I got one of those child little donut floaties stuck on me. I couldn't get it off. And this happened 3 times, I tell you, 3 times. And I was like, are you kidding me? But I didn't want to take it off either because when I'm swimming, it is like past my chin. And I'm just like, I don't have the upper body strength to keep my upper body above water. So it's like, what fandoms are you into? I am into Steven Universe, Black Butler, Doctor Who. What are fandoms am I into? I'm into many fandoms. A lot of anime fandoms, but I can't think of them right now. Let's see. Monster Prom, Monster Pop. Let's see. What's another one that I like? I can't think. Another fandom that I like. I used to be a huge Amazing World of Gumball fan. Like I made favorite meme. I literally was about to start this live stream by saying, "What up, guys? It's your boy, Skinny Penis," but I would have been like, "What up, guys? It's your girl, Cyclops Nation. What up?" Me and my friend actually was going to create a meme. One of his memes was because one time I was at work and I was just like, I want to go home and sell tiny bats. And he was like, we should make that into a meme. And it's just like, we should go home. So it's like, I just want to go home and sew tiny bats. Oh, what about animation meme? Oh, God. My favorite animation meme? That one's difficult. There are many ones that I want to do. But let's see. I do want to do the boba tea one very badly. You 2 times. Oh, that one's pretty good. Let's see. Another one that I like would have to be sing me to sleep now. Sing me to sleep. Also the Gambino one. I know there's one that I'm absolutely obsessed with, but I can't think of it right now. My brain is absolutely fried. There's some that I've been wanting to do, but I couldn't. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend like that, he doesn't kiss ya. You're fine, hon. Let's see. I feel like I'm just boring y'all with all my junk. One project I've been wanting to do. One project. I wrote a whole manga and I want to scan it. I was originally going to animate a whole series. La Lune. What is that one? Another one I like is What te pones, what te toi? Es yo, mon amour, mon ami, à se tarasser de toi, mon amour, mon ami, mon amour. That one, I like that one. But I wanted to make a series, but I was going to animate it. I have a whole episode animated, but I did not voice it over yet. But that's going to take 50 years, so I was just I want to scan my manga. My nasty fingers. Scan my manga and chicken nugget fingers. Oh, hey. Oh, that's a good one, yeah. Can I make an animation with? Yes, hon. I would be so happy if you did that. I would love that. Someone actually did that before, and that I could not stop crying after that. But right, I was going to scan my manga, make it a moving comic strip, voice that over, and upload that to YouTube for a video. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited to see it. TBH, I like edging. So do I. Like, seriously, I am an edgelord. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this is the main character of the manga that I was going to work on. Wrong direction. Llama. Wait. Where is it? My hand. I forgot. I lost my hand. Llama. Happy llama, sad llama, mentally disturbed llama. You see it's just a flying hand. What's the point? Let's see. I'm obsessed with drag queens, and so I tried making some sort of Kim Kardashian. Do you have a ref sheet? I don't actually have a ref sheet. I did. It's not with me right now because I'm at Ducky's house. I'm not at my house where all my sketchbooks are. If you would like for me to, it's pretty easy to see my characters. Since they're all in my videos, I'm pretty sure you can see them all. But I don't exactly make ref sheets on my characters. I did before, don't really do it now. Little tiny doodle little girl. Where's my hand? Origami little swan. Let's see. If you would like, I could go to a photo reference. If you send me I don't want you putting your private information. I was gonna say if you send me your email, I could send you some rough sheets I have. I will use one of your videos as a reference. Okay, either that or I can. There's actually a thingy on YouTube where you can message me through YouTube. I don't know if y'all have that as well. I'm talking to some animators with it. Anyway, last week I was binge watching Take a Slice meme, and bye bye means I could name a lot more, but it would be too much. Oh yeah, bye bye baby blues. I really hope y'all don't think I'm like just like singing because I'm like, ooh, people, I want them to hear my voice. Yes. No, I'm not like that about myself. I don't even like my voice. Ah! I forgot about that stuff. Let's see. Do I have to send a link? Link for what? No, just you don't have to send a link. No, guys, I don't do stuff. All right, here's a blanket idea I was going to make for one of my friends, but I didn't draw it out because computer is stupid sometimes. So it was going to be a blanket for their Christmas gift, and I didn't do it. What did WUDHD? What is the? I don't know. Let's see. Small drawings of me at work. I also like doing this stuff. At my work, you have to sit at a desk a lot. So you just have this. Hello, you are good at. Hello, Eric. Epic. I was going to call you Eric. Hello, Epic. Welcome to the chat of just me being dumb and procrastinating. Let's see. But yeah, I just like drew random things. I was trying to make it look like it's like big and going out, but it didn't. Message retracted. Oh. Let's see. There's also my things. There's also this. I like this a lot. This looks pretty to me. And there we go. And then I also have, there's some days where this, like at work, it's very stressful. So there's that also, my anxiety. Then what else do I have? Some character designs, blah, blah, blah. Do. You can upload a lot more if you make videos of you animating. Like I said, I wish I could, but I can't exactly. The software that I want to use, I can't find software that won't bring, because like I said, I used to speed paint, but the software I was using to speed paint it corrupted my last computer, and I had to completely buy a new computer. And these things are expensive. But there's this little doodle at work that I like. I think it's nice. Pretty. Bye bye, baby blues. I wish you could see the naked truth. Caught up in a rush, it's killing you. Dreaming of the sun or something new. Caught up in a quick night run. Since Rihanna likes favorite shoot. Nice. Since Rihanna's or Ducky's favorite song is Defying Gravity. So I wanted to also make an animatic of Ducky singing Defying Gravity, but that's also proving to be difficult. Then there's also another sketch of that, which I could see. This is you just saying, I wish you could, pretty much. I don't know much about lyrics. Let's see. So me and Ducky want to get tattoos. I want to get, number one, I want to get tattoo where I want to get a tattoo where right here on my ring finger. I don't even know my own style yet, so yeah. Before I wish I had old drawings of the way I drew anime. Because my style, oh, well, sorry, that's what, you're fine. I still follow tutorials. When I was younger, like maybe even 12, I just drew anime photos and Adventure Time photos off Google, and that was my style. I just took whatever style I saw in comic books, like I read a lot of vampire comic books, but a lot of those I would just take their style from the comics that I liked, and that would be it. Like the slurps of like, what are some of those books that I was reading? Ava's Demon, yeah, but something Ghost. I can't pronounce her name. It's Russian. I'm gonna work on the gift. Oh, yay! I'm so happy. Yes, Adventure Time was so good. Anyway, this is wrong direction. These are the tattoos. So I want to get one right here. I want to make a tan star that's darker than my skin, so it looks like a birthmark. And then the tattoos me and Rihanna are gonna get, or me and Ducky. Oh yeah, so did I. Everyone shipped Bubble Line. We want a key and a star. I like this design. I really like the little squiggly line locks. I'll get the lock. The key. Well, I'm drawing like Dragon Ball Z. Oh my goodness, what's his name? My friend Chris from work. His boyfriend's name is. It's a B name that's from Dragon Ball. That's his literal name. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure some of y'all who like Dragon Ball Z would know the name if I said it. Y'all would be like, "Oh my god, Dragon Ball Z! Oh my god!" Sakura from Naruto. Let's see, Dragon Ball Z names. Let's see. So go, choo choo, Krillin. I accidentally deleted my chat. Oh no. Nappa, no, Pan, blah blah. It's a B, not Bola. Deborah, no. It's a B name. I'm pretty sure it's a B name. That's like from Dragon Rooter. I can't remember. I can't think of it. But yeah. Her boyfriend is, or his boyfriend, I'm sorry. He's trans, so even though like I call him a man all the time, I recognize him as a man. It's just like, like, oh goodness gracious. But yeah, these are our tattoo ideas. I'm thinking about, I had a like drawing. You can faintly see it. The little black mark right there. That was from me drawing on the tattoo idea on my wrist. And there's also backwards. And a little spicy boy. Spicy, his name's Small Boy. Small boy, Skeeter Eater. Little Skeeter Eater. I love him. Whee! Oh, goodness gracious. Then the last drawing. Oh, not the last drawing. This is also from a book that I like. They were deciding. Easy, small boy. You know what? I'm gonna bring the small boy out for y'all. Small boy out. Oh, just give me a few. Okay. What about the little small boy? Small boy is best boy. Yes. This is, dang it. This is small boy. Hello. Say hello to small boy. Small boy. You're so cute. His little clip-on feet. I made him. His little clip-on feet so we can hang upside down. He's so cute. I wish you could see a better viewing of him. If I could move my camera, I so would. But I myself, he has little bendable wings. Little bendable wings so that he can like fold himself up. Actually, small boy is a girl, but you know what? Small boy can be whatever she wants. Small boy. Small boy says hi. Small boy. Little cute ears. Little fluffy. Super fluffy. Really, really fluffy. I guess small boy would just be in the corner here. Oh my gosh. Just in the background. Yes, I did it too. But I actually kind of like this one. It's I forgot what I was saying again. Right. This is from a book that I like, and this is actually not the Fairy Queen, but the Fairy Queen's lost daughter. Her name's like Elowin or something, and she's supposed to be evil, but the way they described her is like, oh my gosh, so gold. And then the last drawing is the one that I showed y'all earlier. Just of Christmas of Ducky and Magpie. And that's all I have in here. Pretty much it. Got nothing cool to show y'all. Because all my other stuff is in the car. Let's see. Now I love glass animals. Oh yeah, I got one of those. Went to a glass blowing thing and glass blowing thing, and they made me a giraffe, and I was so happy because giraffes are one of my like second favorite animals. No, yeah, they're one of my second favorite animals. My first favorite animal of all time is a bat. I love bats. They are my favorite thing of all time. They are the most lovable, cute creatures I could ever have or love. And it has to go bat, sloth, giraffe, and each thing has a symbol for me. Each animal has a symbol for me, kind of like my bracelets. If anyone ever knows about me, my bracelets all hold too close to the camera. My bracelets each one of them is a very special thing to me. By the way, to be honest, I love dolphins. I really like dolphins. Oh my gosh, if I don't start playing that song just because of you, that's gonna be sad. Do you like your parents? No. Do you love your mommy? No. Do you love your daddy? No. Do you like your grandparents? No. Is there anything you like? I really like dolphins. That one. Oh, I know now. My favorite animation meme is mine. Like mine. Mine's favorite. Let's see. This one means love. This one means opal. This one's friendship. This one's family. This one, I just be myself. And that's just pretty much what I got. I don't really have a lot of stuff because I am not exciting. Again, I'm supposed to be doing my schoolwork, but I'm not. Woohoo! Haley's a role model. Yeah. All right, let's see. How about I play some more creepypasta? Fun. Kazoo! Ooh. Another fandom that I like, Bird. Make a sandwich live. If I could, I would make pancakes live. Kind of wish I could do that now. I really want to make pancakes. Pancakes are love. Pancakes are a life. Pancakes. If I could, I would move my computer so that I can make pancakes. But I also don't want to cause a fire on live YouTube. I also don't want to keep y'all up too late. Let's see. Let's try another creepypasta. I'll stick with real things, usually facts and figures. This one seems interesting. Reading another creepypasta. I like thick pancakes. Ooh, thick pancakes are good. Numb. Sorry if I'm boring. Not a lot of fun stuff happening. Let's see. Whoa, this is a very long story. I don't know if I want to read this. Ooh. Oh, right. Creepypasta is another fandom that I'm totally into. I wish I still had my, Laughing Jack, doll with me. It's at home. But, if I could, I would so bring that to y'all. Let's see. I need her story. I don't need her. I stick with real things, usually facts and figures. Although I just like chatting. Thanks! I feel like I'm really boring though. There's nothing really fun about me. Let's see. I stick with real things, usually facts and figures. When information's in its place, I'd imagine a guessing game. Guess the what? What? Alright. Who here likes I'm into DDO. Oh my gosh, Doki Doki. I got Ducky into Doki Doki Literature Club. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Monica by my side, a little bit of Monica is all I need, a little bit of Monica, do-do-do, little bit of Monica in my son, little bit of Monica, do-do-do. All right, who here likes the original quote in quotes creepypasta crew? I'm going to be reading Sally's story. I like her story. Yeah. The summer was nice and warm that year. The sun, as always, brought warmth to your skin. The light breeze that swept through the neighborhood made the days not too hot or too cold. It was simply perfect weather. But one summer, Sally will never forget. Sally was a young girl, 8 years old, long, curly brown hair, and bright green eyes. She was always polite and never lied, and did as she was told. Her mother and father simply adored her. They couldn't ask for a better daughter. Sally giggled as she played with her friends outside of her house. Various games like hopscotch and jump rope, even doll and tags. Sally's mother smiled warmly at the innocent sight and wiped her hands on her apron, calling out, "Sally, come inside now, it's time for lunch." Why did I give her a British accent? Sally looked up from her doll and smiled. "Okay, Mommy." Sitting down at the dinner table, Sally lightly bounced in her seat, excited for who knows what. Her mother placed down a peanut butter jelly sandwich with the crust cut off, some carrots and celery sticks on the side, and juice to drink. "Thank you, Mama." "You're welcome, sweetie." As the child began to take hold of her sandwich, her mother took a seat across from the girl and smiled, watching her eat. "Guess what? Your Uncle Johnny's coming over." Sally looked up and smiled. The corners of her lips had traces of peanut butter on them. She repeated through her food. Her mother laughed and nodded. He's coming by to help Daddy with his job, and to look after you too. Maybe all of us can go to the carnival too. Sally chewed up the rest of her bite quickly and swallowed. Can Sarah and Jenny come too? Her mother looked up and thought, well, it's up to their mom and dad to say, but if they can, sure. Again, the child giggled and bounced in her seat, even more excited of this year's summer vacation. Over the course of the next few days, Uncle Johnny drove up to the house, climbing out of his car. The man stretched his arms over his head and let out a tired sigh. Uncle Johnny! A small voice chirped, earning the attention of the man. Sally dropped the jump rope she was playing with and ran over to the family member, hugging him. Hey, Sal, how you been? He asked, lifting the girl up with ease, giving her a proper hug. Sally giggled and looked back at her friends, who were now waving in their direction. I've been playing with Sarah and Jenny. Let's go inside and tell Mama you're here. Sounds like a great idea. He smiled and walked inside the house, calling to the woman, Mary, I'm here. He called, followed by Sally mimicking, Mama, he's here. The housewife hurried out of the kitchen and smiled to see Johnny made it. Johnny, you got here safe and sound. The man placed the girl down on the ground and gave her bottom a pat to send her off, and hugged the woman. Of course I did. Why else wouldn't I come here safe and sound? He laughed, walking into the kitchen with the woman. Sally trotted out to the front door, calling out that she had been going back outside to play. Make sure you come in before dark. Yes, ma'am. And off the girl went. As dinner drew near, Sally's father came home, happy to see his brother was there as well, walking in with his daughter, who strolled up to Johnny with a handshake and a hug. Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you. I'm your brother. Nice to see you, man. How you been? He asked, crossing his arms, watching his wife set the... Excuse me, I am reading. Watching his wife set the table up for supper. Johnny gave a shrug of his shoulders, fiddling with his thumbs. Karen and I split up. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry. Johnny shook his head with a smile. Nah, it's all right. I'm happy I can move freely without having someone constantly wanting to know where I am and what I'm doing. The two men laughed together, making their way to the table to eat. Mary, this is wonderful. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's yummy, Mama. The adult smiled and chuckled from the girl's praise. Plate after plate was empty, and Sally began to yawn over and over again, rubbing her eyes with her hands. Her mother smiled and gently rubbed her back. Nice. Looks like someone's tired. Time for bed. Sally nodded and hopped out of her seat, picking up her plate and carrying it to the sink. Her mother rose up to take her to bed, but stopped from Johnny grabbing a hold of her arm. I'll take her to bed, he said, he smiled, earning one in return. All right, John. Thank you. The man nodded, watching the woman make her way to clean the dishes and put away leftovers. Then looked to see his brother leaving for the bathroom to wash up, and followed after the young girl to her room. John smiled and closed the door behind him, watching the girl rummage through her dresser for pajama to wear. You need any help? He asked, watching the girl look up and nod. Okay, let's see what you got. The man walked up alongside her and began looking through her various pajamas. You got strawberry printed ones. I bet you'll smell just like these in your dreams. He took the shirt up and showed her, giving it a few deep inhales. Sally giggled and shook her head, indicating she didn't want to wear her strawberry pajamas. Johnny nodded and placed the shirt back, then pulled out another shirt with a unicorn on it. How about this one? Bet you'll ride on Miss Unicorn here. Again, the child giggled, shaking her head no. The man let out a small huff before placing it back, then took out a regular white nightgown. How about this? Be able to turn into a princess with this. Sally's eyes lit up and clapped excitedly as she nodded. Placing the gown on her bed, he reached over and began to unbutton her shirt. I can dress, Uncle, he said with a smile, looking down at his hands on her shirt. The man smiled back and nodded, continuing to work his way down her shirt. I bet you can, but you're tired, so why not have some help? He said, watching Sally nod a few times. Once getting her shirt unbuttoned, he slipped it over her shoulders and gave her tummy a nice poke, making her giggle. He grinned and took a hold of the rim of her shorts and pulled them down. Finally, the man grabbed hold of her nightgown and pushed the opening over her head, making sure her arms could go through the sleeves. All done! Watching the girl smile back, giggling when she bounced on top of the bed, Johnny rose up and picked up her clothes. The door opened, and in walked Sally's mother, coming to tuck her in. Ready for bed? She asked, walking around the bed. Johnny looked up and hurried over to the other side of the bed. I'll tuck her in. That okay? Mary looked up at him and smiled, shaking her head. Of course not. I'll tuck her in. Of course you can. She looked down at her daughter and leaned in, kissing the child on the forehead. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mama. Giving the girl a gentle rub with her thumb on her forehead. The woman took the clothes Johnny had and made her way out of the room. Johnny smiled to the mother and walked over to the light switch, flickering it off. He carefully closed the door to her room and locked it. Slowly, he looked over his shoulder towards Sally. Johnny wore a chilling, crooked smile. For the next few days, Mary noticed that Sally wasn't acting herself. She wasn't smiling as brightly as she did. She hasn't chirped or spoke with the same amount of happiness. Mary took a hold of the child's hand before she left to play with her friends and took her aside. Sally looked up at her mother with a confused look. Honey, are you feeling okay? She asked, kneeling down to be at the child's height. Sally stared at her idly and slowly began to weep. Her mother's eyes widened in confusion. Sally? Mama, I didn't want to. The girl managed to say through hiccuping sobs. You didn't want to what, sweetie? I didn't want to play. I didn't want to play his game. The child looked up at her mother and hugged her tightly. He touched me, Mommy, and he made me touch him. Mary frowned and gently began to stroke the child's hair, comforting her, lightly touching her to calm her down. Shh, it's okay. Mama's here now. It was a nightmare, that's all. The girl had a scary nightmare. Everything's fine now, okay? Don't worry about it. She watched Sally look up at her breathing chopped up from crying and smiling. Okay, Mama. Her mother smiled and kissed her forehead. Now go wash up. Don't want to play with your friends with a dirty face. Sally let out a small giggle and ran off to the bathroom to wash her face. Later that day, Johnny and his brother came back from work. Frank sighed. Oh, goodness gracious. Frank sighed, smiling when he saw Sally wave to him. The father waved back and closed the door, making his way up to the house. Johnny looked up at Sally as well and smiled, waving to her. The child's smile slowly wilted, showing less happiness in it, but waved back as well. Johnny also walked inside and paused when he heard the conversation between his brother and his wife. Sally, what? Frank said. She had a nightmare. A very bad one. She said he touched her. Well, who the hell is he? I don't know, Frank, but it was only a nightmare. I don't want to inform you of what's been going on with her. I just wanted to inform you what's been going on with her and why she's been acting different. Johnny frowned his brows in anger, his knuckles turning white, then calmed down quickly, thinking fast. He put a smile on and walked into the room, making it look like he just walked into their conversation and rose his brows. Whoops! Did I interrupt something? he asked, watching the couple shake their heads. Johnny smiled again and thumbed back in the direction of the car. I'm gonna head to the store. You need anything, Mary? The woman smiled and looked towards the kitchen. Yes, actually. Can you get me some eggs, milk, bread, and juice? Johnny nodded, about to leave until he paused. Sally wanted to come along too. Just wanted to inform you. Mary smiled. Thank you, John. He nodded again and made his way out of the house, keys in hand, looking out to Sally and her friends. He cupped his hand over his mouth. Sally! The kid looked up at him and stared. Come on, let's go to the store. That didn't sound right. John made his way to the car, gesturing for the little girl to follow him. Sally sat there for a moment, then placed her dolls on the grass. I'll be back. Watch over Marzipan and Lily for me. Jenny and Sarah smiled and nodded, continuing to play with their dolls without her. Sally reluctantly made her way around the car, climbing into the passenger seat and buckling herself in. Did Mama want you to go to the store? She asked. Johnny nodded and put his keys in the ignition, turning it on and backing out the driveway. Yep. She wants me to get some food for her. Maybe I can get you something too. He grinned, looking down at the child. Sally nervously smiled back and looked ahead, watching the scenery pass by. As soon as they got to the road leading to the store, Sally noticed he wasn't slowing down to turn into the parking lot. She furrowed her brows, confused, and looked up at him. Uncle Johnny, the store's that way. She pointed in the direction of the whole food store, but nothing came from the man. He continued driving, a faint smile on his face. The child sat up and looked past the back seat, watching the store slowly grow smaller and smaller till it was out of sight. Realizing they weren't going to the store, going grocery shopping. Haley. The child watched her uncle drive into the small parking lot in the community park near town. No one went to the park on Sundays. Sally felt nervous. Her breathing quickened, watching the man with wide eyes. Johnny put the car into park and turned off the ignition, looking at the child, anger obviously showing in his features. You told your mama what happened, didn't you? He asked, watching the girl frantically shake her head no. You're not playing the game right, Sally. His tone almost had a slight singing to it. The man reached over and pulled the girl to him, ignoring the struggling she was putting up and whimpering pleas. You said you'd play the game with me, Sally. You lied to me. Opening the car door beside him, the man climbed out along with the child and shoved her to the ground, quickly pinning her down, ignoring the cries and withering the child was making. You have to be punished now for breaking the rules, he said in a slight singing tone and began to unbuckle his seat. This just in, a couple finds the body of an 8-year-old Sally Williams in the community park. A week-long search is now closed. More tonight at 9. She could have sworn she closed the door before climbing into bed. Guess I forgot. Getting up from the warm. I could have sworn I closed the door before climbing into bed. Guess I forgot. Getting up from the warmth and comfort of my bed, I made my way across the room and shut the door. Before I could climb back into my covers, a creak outside in the hall rose up. Was my parents up? They must have checked on me to see if I was in a deep sleep or something. As soon as I got my legs covered up, I froze to hear a faint sound of crying. Though it sounded like a child. Slowly rising up from my bed once more, I made my way to the door and opened it. The crying seemed to get louder outside of my room. Peering down the dark, I crept down the hallway, following the sounds of whimpering. Once getting to the end of the hall, I gasped. Sitting on the floor in front of the moonlight was a little girl. She was hunched over, crying. How did she get into my house? Through the window? Swallowing hard, I spoke up. Who are you? How did you get into my house? I asked. Suddenly the crying stopped. The girl slowly moved her trembling hands away from her face and looked behind her, twitching lightly. Blood replacing her tears, staining her hands. There was a deep clot of blood and hair on the side of her face, blood leaking from the wound. Yeah, I read that correctly. I think I read that correctly. There was a deep clot of blood and hair on the side of her head, blood leaking from the wound down to her face and into her dirty nightgown. Her bright green eyes seemed like they saw right through my soul. This is my house, the child spoke. Her voice raspy, sounding as if she was struggling to speak. The girl's body twitched and wiggled oddly as if she rose to her feet. As she rose to her feet and turned to face me. Her feet were dirty, as if she was running through mud. Scraped all over her knees and legs at the end of her nightgown was torn and tattered. The name Sally sewn into the front. Reaching out with her blood-soaked hands, the girl slowly smiled, her blood staining her teeth as she spoke. You want to come play with me? FBI, open up! The freaking lowly hentai meme. On you, John. FBI, open up! Alright, guys, I won't keep y'all any longer. I gotta sleep for work anyways. Bye, my loving audience. Love y'all.